Oh yeah, that's great. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Flaming Uppercut review. I'm your host, Flaming Uppercut, aka Chris, and I am here today to talk about the Defender Razor. Again, this is the only location for no BS, no filler reviews. Are you tired of your razor companies telling you you're too manly of a man because you like to roughhouse? Are you tired of your razor company supporting organizations that are socialist in nature and their names are misnomers for their actual purpose and goals? Are you tired of just okay razors? I don't know. What I do know is that we're just looking for good shaves. We don't care about social missions and all that other nonsense. We just want to get the hair off our face in the best way. Lo and behold, the Defender Razor is your ticket. I've used Dollar Shave Club before, garbage blades in my opinion. I've used the Gillette, both the ones you buy in the store, which were great blades actually, the Fusion Pro, whatever. Great blades, very expensive. I've also used the ones that you could get through their mail order, not quite as good as the ones you buy in the store. Really, again, a little bit overpriced. And I said one day, I don't like getting preached at by my razor companies. I can get preached at by somewhere else. The big deal is that I wanted a good quality shave that'll cut through this nastiness. I have a hair issue. It's missing, so I have to shave this thing clean. And I just wanted to grow my hair out a little bit. So y'all could see this is pretty thick to go hit with a razor. But with this Defender Razor, ladies and gentlemen, I am telling you, you can go straight into this cut, no problems whatsoever. Sure, it might take a little bit of time to get through the chop, but you're gonna have a nice clean shave with this Defender Razor without having to deal with it getting clogged up and things like that. That's one of the beauties of this razor. So let's just start with a little bit with some of the pieces of this that may be unique to this razor itself. First thing is, a lot of people wonder, oh, what's this piece sticking off here? That's just a suction cup. This just sticks up to the wall of your shower and you're good to go. You mount the razor on that when you're leaving it, and it just hangs there nice and dries out. Doesn't get all mildewy and stuff like the little tray for your Gillettes or whatever else you're using. So the razor itself, one thing that a lot of people think when they look at the website, the little gray area that goes through here, a lot of folks think that's metallic. That's not the case. It's not metal. This is all plastics and rubber. Now it's a nice heavy grade. It doesn't feel very cheap. I don't feel like I'm going to ever break this thing. The outside has a nice tacky rubber grip. And then you have, of course, the razor cover itself. By the way, this little cover for the razor, don't ever lose it. It came with the handle. You don't get another one. They don't send them to you with the replacement, so don't lose this or else your blade's swinging free. The blade itself, on the back side here, has a little rubber piece that if you push up, that's how you eject the razor. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this design. This right here feels a little bit weird to me. I mean, it's okay as long as you don't accidentally hit that, because it doesn't really slide up or down. It's just pressure that you're putting on in there. But when you go in and you hear it click, it's secure, you're good to go. Now, the big selling point about this is the actual blade. Gillette, Schick, all the big companies, they kept saying, let's add 18 blades, 2 of them going, you know, sideways, whatever. Let's put the big moisture strips on there. This blade doesn't have any of that nonsense on it. Number 2, though, there's just 3 blades. And you're gonna see here, they're all put on this pivot head system that actually bends. Now, I'm putting some pretty big pressure on that to bend those down, but you can see they're bending independently of one another. But as you can imagine, as you're running this over your face and getting into the nooks and crannies, that bend is really important. Number 2, the blades are placed quite a bit apart from each other, so you have a lot of room for that hair to ride before it gets hit by the next blade. And that's important to keep that pulling feeling. Again, I'll go chop through this tonight or tomorrow, and I won't get the pulling, I won't get the snagging that you normally get with your real finely, you know, barely spaced out razor blades. And the big thing is I won't get any sort of clogging on this. So a couple things that they don't tell you right away on the website, at least not front and center, that you do need to know when you're buying this razor. Number one, you gotta keep it wet. Again, there's no moisture strip. So if you are running that shave, you gotta keep it wet. Next thing you need to understand is that you don't want to use regular shaving cream with this, like the Gillette Pro Fusion Glide, whatever. They actually want you to use like a shave butter, or you could use something like hair conditioner, which I don't know anything about hair conditioner. My wife's got it though, so I slather that all over my head and face. It smells like apples or some trash like that, and it's great. Let it sit for a little bit to soften up the hairs, and then go to work. Hair just comes right off. It's a great shave every time. This is only my third blade, and I've had this for several months now. Now again, I am the type, you can see this little bit of a beard that I'm growing is a bunch of garbage on my face. I would never, that's why I don't grow facial hair for the most part. It's because I can't. And so I don't have to shave very much as it is. I can let it go a little bit extra if I need to, and then it takes it off no problem. Another thing you want to make sure that you're doing with this is that you're not worrying about that rear detailing blade. Now they do sell a detailing blade. I'm real worried about getting up under my nose and then behind my ears. And I thought, man, if I don't have my detailing blade, what am I gonna do? This bad boy, when you jam it down in there and just start shaving, those form-fitting blades will take care of business. You don't need a detailing blade. Now I have written the company and said, hey, if you could get like a metal core through this, it'd be great. I mean, the handle's good as it is, but I just like the metal accents and the metal that I had from my previous razors. And they said their engineers are working on it. The other thing you gotta remember, the price on this is phenomenal. I believe it's somewhere in the neighborhood of like $5 or $6 to get the handle with free shipping and the first blade. And then your replacement blades, those come in just a regular box, just like you used to with your other razors, where you've got the little slots there and you can just pop the razor head on and go to work. All right, so these I believe are like $8 or $9 for a box of 4. I bought one box of 4 and the handle together, spent $14-15 total, shipping and everything, and I'm still on my first one a couple months later. They do have 3 different razor types. They have the regular, they have sensitive, and then they have extra sensitive. I got sensitive because that's normally what I need for my skin, but I almost wish I had the original blade because it just felt like it was a little bit closer of a shave. I will tell you this, they have a great Facebook page, great customer service. Website's really easy to explore and get answers to questions you need. Like I said, I went on their Facebook page, made a comment, they jumped right back. So if you're looking for a great razor at a phenomenal price, you're gonna save a ton of money using this. And I think once you get going with this, get used to the fact there's no moisture strip. It feels a little bit different at the beginning, but once you have your first shave down, you're gonna love this razor. All right, make sure if you enjoyed this video that you slap that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I'm working on getting videos out a little bit quicker. My next review that I'm looking at is gonna be a tough one. We're gonna be doing the Bio Bidet. Catch you next time, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great week.